For our Monday night Q&A. I know we took last Monday off, so I hope some of you had a great Memorial Day, but we're back at it for kind of the rest of the summer, I guess. No big holidays that fall on Mondays from here on out. We are going to talk saving at the drugstores tonight, which to me is kind of imperative. I can't imagine trying to coupon and budget without shopping a drugstore. So if you are only in the grocery store, you need to jump into drugstore mode. This is where all your personal care items, toothpaste, toothbrushes, shampoo, conditioner, think about everything that you use outside the kitchen. It should come from a drugstore. There are so many great deals this week, so it's a good week for us to just discuss them all. I actually just got home. I don't normally do this. We don't normally go anywhere on Mondays, but I dragged the whole family and had them sit in the car with my husband while I went to CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, just so we could talk about some of the really fun deals. It's not a normal for me. I would recommend that you pick one drugstore. They all tend to have the same types of deals, so you're going to have enough toothpaste just going to one particular store than needing to go to all three. But we decided to go crazy this week, I guess. And hello to everyone that's chiming in and telling me where you're from. This is a fun Q&A for folks who aren't in the South because we all have drugstores. I know folks in Florida don't have Rite Aid, but everywhere else, most of you have one, if not all three, of the major drugstores. So that's what we're discussing: CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid tonight, and some really huge deals. So to start off with the biggest deals that are out there, we have a couple freebies. I mentioned one of these on a quick Q&A late last week, but this is our freebie at CVS. Garnier Fructis Hair Care is on sale 2 for $7, so $3.50 a piece, but you got to buy two to get the deal. 2 for $7. We have coupons that came in yesterday's paper for $2 off one. So first big tip, if you're just getting started in couponing, I really do encourage folks to get at least 2 Sunday insert sets. So like 2 papers. You don't have to read them. I don't ever read the paper. The paper becomes fodder for the fire in the winter, or it's our weed control in the garden during the summer. That's really all the newspaper's for, and coupons. But at least 2 Sunday papers so that you could get this deal. You'd need 2 coupons to make them free. I need 2 Sunday papers to be able to do that. We did have a printable, but the printable is gone now, and I tried to tell you guys that. So in case you ever think that I'm crazy when I say you should print this, I'm not crazy. You should have printed it last week, but you did get it in the Sunday paper. So hopefully you've got them. Grab 2. They're 2 for $7. This is a CVS deal. 2 for $7. You're going to use 2 $4 off coupons, so you're going to pay $3. And then you're going to get back a $3 extra care buck. So in the end, you paid them $3 and they gave it all back to you in their pretend money. That's the fun way that CVS works. Now, some of us already have extra care bucks. So I already had a $3 extra care buck. That means that I give them my 2 coupons. I give them my $3 extra care buck. Depending on how the register rings it up, you owe nothing, $0, 0 cents. You may end up owing the tax, and that just depends on when they hit the subtotal tax button, and there's really no way to control that. But if you had $3 in extra care bucks, you would pay nothing here. You would pay them the 2 coupons and the 1 extra care buck. Total due is $0, and then you would get back a $3 extra care buck, and you're right back where you started with some free shampoo and conditioner. So that is one of the fun deals that's there. And we see deals like this all the time. So this is this week's freebie for CVS. We see free toothpaste just like this. Lots of other things that pop in. So this is where I encourage folks, even if you only eat fruit and you don't eat anything else, you probably still brush your teeth and wear deodorant, I hope. So this is where the drugstores kind of come in for all of us. And it's awesome to see other folks saying that they got their printables. That's good. And I will tell you, so I went to CVS today. Folks always ask, when should we go to the drugstores? The deals start on Sunday, but you don't need to go on Sunday. This CVS that I was in this evening, they looked like they were fully stocked. Like no one had come in to do this deal at all. I don't know where you guys were. but I could have gotten any type that I wanted. I did. The limit is 2, so, or 2, period. 1 deal, you can get 2 bottles. So there's plenty for lots of folks. If you go in and they're completely out of a deal, so 1 deal this week, I know this doesn't make everybody excited, but I have a 2-year-old, so this deal makes me excited. We don't normally see kids' toothpaste items super cheap, but this week at CVS, this is 99 cents. So this is kids' training toothpaste. I know it's not something most of us need, but after an extra care buck and a coupon, this is 99 cents. Well, most stores only have like 3 of this on the shelf. So if you're going in for something that's in this category, it's a very specific item, it's very little, they don't carry a lot of it, then you're gonna get in the habit of getting a rain check. CVS and Rite Aid both do this, so just to kind of lump them together, they will give you a rain check. You will still get the exact same deal. So this week, this guy is on sale for $2.99. I'm gonna look at my shopping list so I don't lie to you. $3.99, sorry, he's on sale for $3.99. And then you get a $2 extra care buck back, and we have a $1 off printable. So in the end, you have paid 99 cents for a product that normally is in the $4 or higher range. It's not something, again, that most of us buy, but when we have a 2-year-old that doesn't know how to spit, we need training toothpaste. There we go. So Susan, where do we print this coupon from? Is that your question? The Orajel coupon is, if you head to southernsavers.com/CVS, you will see all of the deals that we're talking about right now, since we're kind of in CVS, but we're gonna go to Walgreens and Rite Aid as well. And the Orajel coupon is matched up in that CVS deals list. You can even just do a Control F and search the page for the word Orajel on southernsavers.com/CVS. So this was one. I'm really just using this as an example of something that you might end up getting a rain check for, though, because they do only carry 2 or 3 in each store. It's not something they sell a ton of. Go in, when you're checking out, you would just say, hey, I've got all this other stuff, but I wanted to get this and they didn't have any more. Can I get a rain check? The cashier is going to write you one right there, and the rain check never expires. That's the first plus for CVS. And it will still give you that $2 extra care buck that should print today 4 years from now. So even if you don't need training toothpaste right now, you just had a baby, 2 days ago, I guess you could go there. This is one deal that we don't see a lot of. I don't know the last time I've seen Orajel with a $2 extra care buck. So if you did want to go crazy, you could, but just as an example, because that's the awesome part with CVS. A lot of folks complain that by the time you get to the store, they're completely out of freebies. They're not going to run out of this one. They got a lot. But if they do, get a rain check. You haven't missed anything. Even if your coupon expires. So this Garnier Fructis takes a $2 off coupon that's in the Sunday paper or that printable. Even if your coupon expires, your rain check doesn't. So you just hold on to the rain check until you get a new coupon. You haven't really missed anything either way. So Heidi says, when I tried to get the St. Ives deal, they were out and said I could not get a rain check because there were rewards. Is that true? So Heidi, if we're talking CVS, which I'm pretty sure you're talking the St. Ives body wash deal that was at CVS, or the facial scrub deal that we've seen in the last few weeks. Yes, those CVS rewards always print the extra care bucks. I wish I had an example. I don't actually right now. I've used all my CVS rain checks, and lately every time I go, they're always topped. But on the CVS rain check, there's a CVS deal ID number that they have to fill in. It's on the weekly ad, and that number is what calls up the whole deal in the system. So it's like the computer now views that it's that week that it's checking you out, and will fully pull up the whole deal, all the sale items, and the extra care bucks that go with it. The same for Rite Aid. So I can get a rain check in Rite Aid, and it will still give me the points that it should have given me today after the fact. Walgreens is the only exception. If you go in and you want to do a deal in Walgreens, like this guy, this is our freebie this week in Walgreens, we can get free candy. Don't tell my kids, they went to bed before I showed them all the things that we got. I'll just eat this when we're done. But this is $1 at Walgreens. All boxed candy this week is $1 at Walgreens, and printing a $1 register reward. So you're going to pay $1, and then you're going to get that dollar right back on a piece of paper. This deal will not print outside of this week, and Walgreens Balance Rewards don't give you rewards outside of this week, but every other store, CVS, Rite Aid, will still give you the rewards and the deal later. So Heidi, they just kind of made that one up, I think. I saw someone say, off topic, my printer kind of died real hard. Is your favorite Brother printer on sale anytime soon? So Erin, we saw it on sale in a couple of different places last week. I know that's not what you want to hear. I tried to make sure everyone knew. I'll check really quick and see if it's on sale, and I don't really want to kill my internet like I did the last time I tried to check something, so I'm not going to do it right now. I almost did, but we're just not going to go there. But Erin, I will send you a Facebook message since you have messaged me in the past, and I can find you in my Southern Savers messages and see if I can find you a deal on it. It was on sale at Office Depot last week. They had the best price, so you could check there if you don't want to wait until we get done. You just really need a deal. So let's see. Do any stores sell Sunday papers after Sundays? Yes, Linda. Most stores sell them until they run out. So if you didn't get yesterday's paper, it was a pretty good week. You had 3 inserts. Then you could kind of go on the hunt, check the grocery stores, check the drugstores until they're gone. They'll still have them. And sometimes, Linda, you can actually still get them from your local paper. They will have any extras that were returned from places that don't continue to sell them through the week. So let's see. And yes, Rita is sharing a tip, and I would highly recommend this one as well. I actually wish that I had a CVS ad to show you guys, but if you pull up CVS's website when we're done and you look at their weekly ad, they have some deals that include a whole bunch of items, and I've labeled those items umbrella deals. One example this week is on Huggies baby care. So everyone always asks, where's the deal on diapers? It's at CVS this week. When you buy $30 worth of Huggies diapers, Huggies wipes, and a few other participating items, not just Huggies, you get a $10 extra care buck. Well, that deal includes 4 or 5 participating different items. And if I get a rain check, I could actually do any part of that deal. My rain check may be on the Huggies diapers, but I could buy anything. The rain check is going to bring up that whole ad all over again for you. So you need to know every part of what was part of that deal. And the best way to do that, as Rita just mentioned in the comments, is to cut out that little part of the weekly ad and just staple it to your rain check. Because then now you have a picture. You fully know every participating item that goes with your rain check. And you can do that when you get home. Just grab a weekly ad as you're walking out the door to keep it with it. Now, obviously, if your rain check is for this, you have to grab Garnier Fructis. It's the only thing that's part of the deal. You may not need the picture with you, but if it's a whole bunch of items, it's going to make you a lot happier to have that clear, what in the world was I supposed to buy again? Because the rain check's just for one item, or it's going to look like it's just for one item. It's just going to give you a lot more clarity on what to grab when you go back in. Joellen, I agree. She says, I love when my CVS receipt says 95% savings. I'm with you on that. That should always be the goal at CVS, to just pay the little bit of tax and nothing else. So has anything changed? Stella's got a great question. Haven't couponed in several years. I'm wanting to get back into it. I'm proud of you for not leaving us forever. Has anything changed with CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens? So with the stores in general, Stella, we've seen the coupon policies kind of tighten in a lot from where you used to be. So the big changes CVS-wise, you can no longer use an expired extra care buck or any expired CVS coupons, where in the past they used to take them 1 to 2 weeks after their expiration date. Beyond that, not a huge amount of changes CVS-wise. You will notice that a lot of items are a limit of 1 on the deal, where when I started couponing, which was a while ago now, we started CVSing almost 10 years ago, and actually probably more than 10 years ago now. When I first started, everything was a limit of 5. Even freebies were limits of 5. Now that was before you had folks that told you what was on sale and gave you lists that you could go to the store with. So everything's more a limit of 1 or 2 in the drugstores now, just to watch for that one. Rite Aid and Walgreens have changed a ton in the last 3 or 4 years. Rite Aid has a new rewards program. They've renamed it. Walgreens has also changed and unchanged and whatnot in between things. So the best thing, let's just kind of start from the scratch on some of those other ones. From CVS, those are the two big things that I mentioned. Oh, there's one more that I came upon CVS-wise. So that $2 off Tide Pods and Gain Flings. I don't need any laundry detergent, guys, really, but I can't pass up deals. This is a problem when it comes to laundry detergent, but you don't really want to know how many loads of laundry detergent I do either. So these guys at CVS are $3.94 this week for the 16 count. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm telling you right. Doesn't have any numbers on it anywhere. I'm pretty sure there's 16 in there. $3.94. And we have $2 off printable coupons that just came out the other day. These are on the CVS list as well on Southern Savers. So southernsavers.com/CVS. After the coupon, you'll pay $1.94 for the 16 count, which is a pretty good price. So that's Gain Flings and Tide Pods. Now, let's jump from CVS. So the basics of CVS have kind of hit. You pay them in pretend money. They give you back more pretend money. I want to move to Rite Aid because Rite Aid is just like CVS. So if you understand the concept, meaning I can come in, I can use a coupon, I can pay with rewards and still get rewards back. Remembering that those CVS Extra Care Bucks are currency. They are not coupons, they're currency. So you can still even pay with a store coupon. Let's actually go there first before Rite Aid. Last deal that we grabbed, this is not a freebie. This is a I needed it deal, but Clear Care and Opti-Free Contact Solutions, this is the twin pack, are $16.99, which is on sale from its normal price, but you get a $4 Extra Care Buck, and we have $5 off printable coupons. So in the end, you're getting a twin pack for $7.99 after the coupons. I had a CVS coupon in my CVS app, or you would get it printed at the CVS Coupon Center for $2 off any contact solution. So I can use that $5 manufacturer, the $2 store, and Extra Care Bucks all on one item because Extra Care Bucks are not a store coupon. So always think about them like that. They are currency. So in the end, I paid $5.99 after the Extra Care Bucks, the store coupon, and the manufacturer's coupon on this item, which is a twin pack. That's a great price for contact solution for anyone that is in contacts. And I am in them for the first time in a really long time. So just kind of having to get back and having a stock of contact solution. But just to cover that one, that this is currency. One more question. Oh, what's the limit on the Orajel toothpaste this week? I want to say, without pulling up the whole deal, that it's a limit of 2, Danette. So, but that is part of the shopping list. So you'll see the limits on that when you go through and look at the CVS list on Southern Savers. Why do some stores not price match? So in general, drugstores don't price match. Most of them will accept maybe another store's coupon, but that's pretty rare. A lot of them just don't in general. That's not their way of competing. They would more say if that's the sale that you want to get, you need to go to that store to get it this week. Walmart and Target have price matched. Walmart doesn't even price match anymore in most areas, like 99% of the areas. So it's just not something that the grocery and drugstore industry have ever really done. As we have covered that, let's jump to Rite Aid and the basics of Rite Aid. So Rite Aid's program is called the Plenty Point Program, and Plenty runs at lots of places. It's not just Rite Aid's program, it's actually owned by American Express. We earn Plenty Points at Exxon, Mobil, gas stations, AT&T, Macy's, Nationwide Insurance, on and on and on, Buy Low, Winn-Dixie. So this week, 2 deals to kind of explain Plenty. Again, they have the same exact concept as CVS, so we have some deals that include a whole bunch of things. One of those right now is Schick it's a really noisy package, buy $25 worth of Schick products and get 1,000 Plenty points, which equals $10. It's 100 points equals $1 ratio. That's before coupons, just like CVS. So you could go in, buy $25 worth of Schick razors, but use a whole bunch of coupons. We got some new coupons yesterday. These are printables, and they are on the Rite Aid list, so southernsavers.com/Rite Aid. There's a $7 off 2 Schick printable, and you'll notice actually on some of these, the lady thought I had lost my mind because they even have coupons on them, but like I don't want to use that coupon. The coupon I have is better, I promise. So there's a $7 off 2 printable and a $3 off printable. Buy 5. And this is a little inside tip for Rite Aid. So you guys need to, like, I don't know, write it down if you're a regular Rite Aid shopper. But these are on sale 2 for $12. So in your brain, you're thinking, well, I got to buy them in increments of 2 because if you only buy 1, they ring up for $7.99. A little inside tip for Rite Aid. Once you buy 2, they are $6 a piece. And every other one you buy from here on out, even if it's an odd number, will still ring up for $6. So I don't have to buy 6. I can buy 5. And I will be much closer at $6 a piece. I'm going to be much closer to that $25 mark than I would be if I had bought 6, thinking I needed to because it was going to jump in price and no longer be $6 a piece, but be $8 a piece if I didn't. So little inside tip, once you buy whatever that requirement is, if it's 2 for $12 or 3 for $10, you have to buy the requirement because they like to price things that way. CVS has started also doing this, so all 3 drugstores play this game. But this is just an inside tip for Rite Aid. Once I buy whatever the requirement is, from there on out, every other one will be priced at that lower rate. So this was 2 for $6. Then I grabbed 3 more. They're all going to be 2 for $12, sorry. They're all going to be $6 a piece, even though I don't have 6 of them. I used 2 of the $7 off 2 coupons and 1 $3 off coupon. So that's a ton of coupons. Quick math, $17 worth of coupons on $25 worth of razors in the end, or $30 worth of razors really, 6 times 5. So $30 worth of razors minus $17 worth of coupons, paid $13 for all the razors, which I'll show them all to you. Here you go. It's a lot here. $13 worth of razors. I know you're thinking, what in the world does she need all this for? I still got back $10 in rewards. I do not have to use those at Rite Aid. That's the part I love about Rite Aid because I'm very rarely in here. Maybe had to Rite Aid once every other month. But that's $10 off my groceries when I head to buy low later this week, or off my gas when I head to an Exxon or a Mobil station. Now, what am I going to do with this many razors? Because each one of them has 12 in them. Our American Heritage Girls Troop, which is like Girl Scouts, is collecting items for the Ronald McDonald House, for parents in the Ronald McDonald House, and toiletries especially. So this is headed to Ronald McDonald House. It's a great way to donate. I mean, 5 packs of razors for $3 in the end. That's a crazy good price. So just to kind of throw that out there, that's another side of drugstoring, is that you get a lot that you can donate to folks too. So with Plenty Points, again, the requirement for that deal is buy $25. You'll still earn the points even though you used a bunch of coupons and you're way below the $25. That's the joy of all 3 of the major drugstores. As long as you buy what they require before manufacturer coupons, you're good to go. So it's a fun one to see what kind of coupons can we throw in so that we can really get the best possible deals that are out there. So Teresa, to jump back CVS-wise, and this is across the board, Teresa. The problem I have at my CVS is they don't seem to tag some of the sale items, like the free ibuprofen last week. There were tags for the bigger ibuprofen only. So Teresa, this is where I would encourage you to use the coupon center in CVS as it's a price scanner as well, and scan the things, and they should show whether or not they're printing an extra care buck, or just test it. Say, I want to buy this, and if the extra care buck doesn't print, then I want to return it. I'm going to just be that kind of person because you didn't tag it. And this happens everywhere. So to point out, it happened to me tonight. This is a Rite Aid deal, completely not tagged. but I knew it was on my shopping list from Southern Savers, so I'm going to trust myself on this one. But there's a deal this week on Revlon Beauty Tools that when you buy 2 of them, you get 300 Plenty points, and they're on sale, buy one, get one half off. Literally none of them are tagged. They're the whole sale not mentioned in the Rite Aid that I was in. But this makes a really good deal. So to walk away from this and not grab it would be a bad call. I was pretty confident it was going to work, but you're still going to have to go out on a limb and just trust me in that moment. These are buy one, get one 50% off, and they're regularly $3.20. So this one is, let's see, I can even grab the receipt so I make sure I tell you right. Sorry, they're not $3.20. This one is $2.19. And then the next one's going to be $1.09. So together, they're $3.30. That's where I was getting my other number. So buy 2 for $3.30, and then you get $3 back in rewards. So I just paid 15 cents a piece for nail clippers. I don't know about your house, but in my house, these will disappear into corners of unknown places within like 2 weeks. I feel like a bank. We need to like attach strings to them and staple them to places. That's a really good price. So this particular deal, again, completely not marked in the store. It was on my shopping list, so I just kind of had to follow the list there. Rite Aid, you don't have the price scanner ability, but CVS you do. So take advantage of the coupon center to help you spot those deals that they don't mark. And then another one is that you're just going to have to put some trust and hope that it all works in the end. Maria says, a question on grocery store couponing. Do I clip online coupons on the loyalty cards for items and then use a paper coupon for the same one? No, Maria, you can't. Most grocery stores are not going to let you use a electronic coupon from Publix's website and a paper coupon from Publix's website on the same item. And this is drugstores too. So Rite Aid and Walgreens also have coupons that you can clip straight from the Rite Aid site and straight from the Walgreens site onto their cards. I still can't use a paper coupon with those electronic coupons. The only electronic coupon that I can use a paper coupon with is really a mobile app. So not the ones that come off in the store, but the ones that come off when I scan my receipt into a mobile app. Are we restricted on the number of Walgreens box candies? Let me finish up Rite Aid really quick, and then we'll jump to Walgreens in general. So yes, in a way, Tanya, you are, but Walgreens has a lot of like how frustrating can we be type moments. So in general, Plenty points and buy low, we earn them, but I cannot use them until tomorrow. So whatever you're gonna buy in Walgreens, which for me was literally the razors and these guys, I'm going to check out in one big transaction. I'm going to pay that money. Maybe you have some Plenty points. I'd actually used all of my Plenty points that I had earned at Rite Aid last week, so I didn't have any that I could use on this trip. So between my razors and my Revlon, using coupons on the razors, my total due was $16.28. I'm going to pay that. Tomorrow, my Plenty points will activate, and I will have 1,300 Plenty points back from this purchase. That's $13 back to use anywhere that I'd like. The other plus side for Plenty points is that they don't expire for 2 years. So I saw someone question or ask a question, what's going to happen to Plenty points when Walgreens buys them? Who knows if they're going to end up being able to buy them? When Walgreens does buy Rite Aid, we're going to assume it's going to happen. Rite Aid will cease to exist. The Rite Aids that you have now will either become Walgreens. 3 things are going to happen. They'll either become Walgreens, they will close down permanently, or they will become Fred's pharmacies. Fred's has contracted in the negotiations to buy 900 of the old Rite Aid stores. So those are the only 3 things that will happen, but Rite Aid as a store will not be there anymore. Nor will Plenty points. If you earn them, though, you're not out because I can still use them at Exxon and mobile stations. For folks that have Buy Low and Winn-Dixie and Harvey's nearby, you can use them in those grocery stores. And I would expect that Plenty is going to work hard to bring in more retailers with that. Since it's not owned by a store, but owned by American Express, their goal is to just keep building it out bigger and bigger. So that's Walgreens in a nutshell. I had one more thing. I have so many props that I stuck up all over the place that now I can't find them all. One other thing to keep an eye on, and I'm not going to find it, is that Walgreens does regularly print coupons next to the register. So if you see a Catalina reward running, meaning that you buy $10 worth of this and you get a $2 reward printed, those will still print on top of your Plenty points. Anytime that a Catalina prints, really that's what this guy is, honestly. It's printing from the same machine. Anytime that those print, they are always manufacturer's coupons. So if I grab something and it prints a $5 Catalina in Walgreens or Rite Aid, remember that I can turn around and use it anywhere that I would like. Even this. This is a Walgreens register award, guys. This is a manufacturer's coupon. And that really throws some people off. I don't have to use this in Walgreens. Folks that have Harris Teeters, they're going to take it. Some Lowe's Foods will take it, just scan it right at the register. And a lot of other places will too. The only place that's going to balk at this is Publix, because they've ingrained in their cashiers so much that they don't take drugstore coupons that you shouldn't even try. But any coupon that's printing is generally a manufacturer's coupon. You should take full advantage of those. It's a lot of extra savings for you to be able to use them somewhere else. If a coupon expires only a day later, will the store still allow you to utilize it? So in general, with expiration dates, if a coupon expired today, so today, I have to look at a calendar, is June 5th. If my coupon expired on June 5th, I can still use it. But if my coupon expired on June 4th, I can't. And normally with the new barcode that prints on things, so even this register award has it, a new barcode being that double layer barcode that you can see there. It's kind of a crazy barcode. The expiration date on most of these, it's in there, in the new barcode. So it is going to automatically beep, but it's good through the day that it specifies. So if it says expires 6/5, you are good to use it today until 6/6 rolls around. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that. So let's jump to Walgreens. I'm definitely giving you, like a breezed, condensed version of all the drugstores, but it's fun to also just talk about the deals that are running this week. So this one I already mentioned is our freebie. And Tanya asked if we were restricted on the number of boxes. So with Register Awards, this is the first program that's running at Walgreens. You buy an item and it prints this next to your receipt. With Register Awards, it will only print one per purchase. So if I had grabbed 2 of these boxes, only 1 of these rewards would have printed. If I grab this and I get this reward and I think, I'm going to grab another one and I'm going to pay with this reward, nothing will print either. This is how they limit it. The system reads that barcode. It says, oh, well, that's the reward I'm going to print, but you just used it, so I'm not going to print another one. So you cannot do this deal together multiple times, Tanya, or back-to-back multiple times. What you could do, and this gets a little hairy, and I didn't do it. I only bought one. But what you could do, you could buy this. I could earn this $1 register award, and then I could buy another deal that maybe doesn't give me a register award. This is a deal that you can grab. Comes out to be completely free at Walgreens today. I posted this one earlier today. It's also on the Walgreens list. Try to turn it so you guys can even see what it is. But it's Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. And it is on sale this week for $6. It's normally $10 a bottle. It's on sale for $6. We have $1 off coupons that we recently got in the paper. But the big part here is that we have Checkout 51 offers for $3 off a color and $3 off a top coat. And we have, tried to bring it all home, a coupon in this new monthly booklet that started yesterday for $5. Let's see if I can find it. $5 off 2. And these are store coupons. Probably should have dog-eared it before we started because there's so many in here. The little man at the register found it faster than I did. But with these store coupons, they will take off up to 3 times of you using it. So you actually could buy 6 and it would take off $15 as you check out. So with the store, here we go, we found it. With the store coupon for $5 off 2, use 2 $1 off manufacturers. So they cost 12 bucks. Minus 5, they're now 7. Minus 2 on the 2 manufacturers, they now cost 5. But you're going to get 6 bucks back from checkout 51. So you're going to make $1. And then checkout 51 actually has a bonus that when you submit 2 offers, you get another $1. So you're going to make $2 to buy this. So to go back to this example, I could, if I didn't have a manufacturer's coupon on both of these, I could use this with it. I wouldn't earn another register award, but I just used it up. And then I could buy another candy. It's gonna print another one as long as I don't pay with a register award or buy more than one in the same transaction. So you're gonna have to check out multiple times to be able to get multiple boxes, but technically, yes, you can get more than one. So this is a long answer there. Now, let's jump here because this is the other issue. So I mentioned that you can pay with this and these guys. There are going to be moments where you can't. And this is why I don't want to say it because it makes people mad, but I kind of hate Walgreens. So I went there just for you guys, really, today. Their program is so backwards and difficult for new couponers that it's hard for me to tell folks, like, yes, you should go to Walgreens. Thankfully, this didn't print balance rewards. This requires no rewards, really. It's just using those coupons, so it's really easy. But if you have 2 of those Sunday $1 off coupons and you want to pay with the 2 manufacturer's coupons and the store coupon from this booklet, which by the way is right by the front door, so you won't miss it, you can't use a register award, which is why I still have this. You can't use this because it's a manufacturer's coupon. And I'm already using 2 manufacturer's coupons on these guys. I can't pay with 3 manufacturer coupons on 2 products. The system won't let you. No system will, really. You're only allowed 1 manufacturer's coupon per item that you purchase. So that's the biggest quirk that people run into because you're ready to use this. You just earned it. And you want to turn around and use it here, but you're already using coupons on those other 2 items, and the computer is going to beep a million times. There is a solution. What you can do is throw something tiny into your buggy. Find a clearance candy, find a pencil, something that costs like 10 cents, and then you could use it. I don't always recommend doing that on a $1 register award though, because you just blew like 10% of your reward on the freebie just to be able to use it. So for me, I'm gonna hold on to it and you just use it somewhere else because it's a manufacturer's coupon, but you could do that if you wanted to use it right then. So that is one of their rewards programs. The other rewards program that Walgreens has is Balance Rewards, similar to Plenty, but not as easy. Balance Rewards is 1,000 points equals $1. So it's a really high ratio. And your points that you earn, there's a quirk. I have a really hard time earning them and redeeming them in the same transaction. There are some deals that you can, and then there are some deals that you can't. And it's just easier for you to remember that you can't because you're never going to get it straight when you're first getting started. So if a deal says that if you buy $30 worth of this, you're going to get 10,000 points, then that would be $10 back. It's a pretty good deal, but if I already had 5,000 points, I can't pay with them like I could in CVS or in Rite Aid. I can't in Walgreens. I can, but it's very convoluted and hard for folks that are just getting started to even put their brains around. So just, you can't, is the easiest way to go until you're really ready for jumping in on that. In general, if I were to rank these 3 stores, CVS is number 1, Rite Aid is number 2, and Walgreens is number 3. And I know some of you give me a hard time for being really hard on Walgreens, but it's really just not that easy for beginners, and that's the part that I struggle with. For those of us that are just getting into coupons or just getting into couponing, I would make a list of stores that you shop at and print out all the coupon policies and keep them with you. So that's Laura's tip for our folks that are kind of just trying to figure out the right way to go. Coupon policy wise, someone was asking specifically for buy low. Welcome to the area if you're moving to an area with buy low. They double coupons. They're one of the few that are left in the Southeast that double coupons. Depending on where you live, they do double different amounts. So if you're moving to the Charlotte area, they double 99 cents every day. If you're not moving to the Charlotte area, they double 60 cents every day. I should know that. I shop there and I'm saying it wrong. Is there any Suave deodorant coupons in this paper? So Anne, no, there were not any Suave coupons in the paper this week. We did have a lot of personal care coupons with Garnier, and some areas got a really awesome buy one get one Almay coupon, but no Suave, and I'm not 100% sure on what's coming out this coming week, but we usually have it in the database by tonight, so let me see. And as I say that, my mom will probably chat me. So my mom's the one that puts them in the database. Most of you guys know that I have help. I couldn't do it without my help. But if you head to the Southern Savers database and you put in Sunday's date, so this coming Sunday is June 11th, it will usually spit out and tell you all of the coupons. Yep, they're already in there for this Sunday. So putting in SS611 or 0611 will even get them specifically for you. You can see all the coupons coming in this Sunday's paper. And we do have Suave coupons coming this coming Sunday. Now you were asking for Suave deodorant in particular, so let's see. And that's one where the database is going to be your best friend. No, we do not have a Suave deodorant coming in this coming Sunday's paper. We've got other Suave coupons, but not deodorant. So what's the best way to buy bug spray, Raid, indoor or outdoor spray, and what's the best store or time of year? Mark, we've seen some decent deals in the drugstores lately, especially with coupons and rewards. This is the best time of the year, right at the beginning of summer. And then the other time of the year is at the end of summer when they put them on clearance. So the drugstores would be the first place that I would look for, or the grocery stores, but only on clearance. So Publix, Buy Low, whatever stores you have in your area, a lot of them towards the end of the summer are going to put most of their bug stuff 50% off. And that's when I would kind of go a little on the crazy side and stock up on whatever you needed. It's still going to be good next year. Let's see. Do I do Ibotta? So Carol, yes. I would highly recommend doing all three of the big major apps. So Ibotta, Checkout 51, and Saving Star. So for me, I haven't submitted it yet. That's my homework when we're done, but I can't submit it and be on Facebook Live at the same time. But I still need to take a picture of my Walgreens receipt and upload it to Checkout 51 to earn my $7 back from these guys today in Walgreens. So those mobile apps don't come off of the register. I still paid for these guys and the candy at the store $6.98, and then I will get back $7 from Checkout 51. So it will be free to me after the rewards. With those apps, if you haven't used them before, you have to reach a threshold before you can hit your payout. For me, this will actually be my threshold. I have $14 right now, and this will put me at the $21 mark to then request a check from Checkout 51. You just have to hit the $20 mark. Every time you hit the $20 mark, they will send you a check. Ibotta does PayPal deposits and gift cards, and most everybody has that $20 mark. So you're just earning it. For me, it's about every other month is when we earn that $20 mark. So it's $10 or so, get your next check. Just to give you that idea of how fast. So Anna says that Red Plum has pulled inserts from local papers, supposedly to push printables. However, the website has anything there. They've done that in some areas, Anna, mostly for cost is really the reason that they're doing it. So all of South Florida, for example, hasn't had Red Plum inserts in years. This is where I push a lot of folks to just grab your inserts online. So we get our inserts from SundayCouponInserts.com that came today. I actually took a pair of scissors in the car and just cut them while my husband drove to the drugstores tonight because they were in the mailbox. But we get all of our inserts sent. They come every Monday. They are what were in yesterday's papers. These actually are from South Florida, so they don't get the red plums in South Florida. So the red plums from Sunday coupon inserts are usually from a different city. A lot of times from Atlanta. Sometimes, yeah, these are from Atlanta. And if you're ever curious, it's right there, really tiny on the spine of your insert as to what city it's from or what paper it's from, just as a way to help you get an idea of where your inserts are from. Let's see. Yes, Lowe's Foods doubles to 99 cents. Walgreens does not price match. Sorry, not Walgreens. Rite Aid. Start over. Walmart, Alexis, does not price match. They use Savings Catcher, which is their app. I do not use it because I do not shop in Walmart. That would be the main reason. To me, there's not a need to be in Walmart, but if you are a regular Walmart shopper, you're already there, you should use it. There's no reason to scan the bottom of your Savings Catcher. Just be ready for it to miss probably about 40% of the sales that you knew were running in other stores. It's not going to catch, and that's incredibly frustrating to me. Now, for folks who don't know what those sales are, obviously they're content with whatever Savings Catcher gets for them. But for those of us who are fully aware of what was buy one get one in Publix and did not get caught by Savings Catcher, I just end up mad by the end of it. So it's best that I don't go in general. So Heidi says, I'm having problems with rebate apps. Use Savings Star for the Suddenly salad and the yogurt, and it would not accept it. Says that it may be past date, but it doesn't expire. So Heidi, the only option that you have is to send them an email through their customer service line. And they are pretty receptive, but they take about a week to respond. I wish it could be faster, but that's just where Savings Star is. And you're not the only one. I've seen a number of folks that have complained about rebates not going through well. I have issues with MobiSave more than I have issues with anyone else. MobiSave tends to not want to accept a receipt or says that it's blurry or that they couldn't read it. But I haven't had issues with the other ones recently, but you're not the only one that I've seen mention things on Savings Star. Keep in mind, it's a computer that's running it. So when you email customer service, that's you kind of bringing it to a person's eyes. But before that, it's just been a computer. So what I would suspect is that the computer is reading the date on your receipt incorrectly. It's just not, it's either not calibrated right or it was slightly blurry for it. Who knows? But that's what I would do, and they will clear it up. Do I have any tips for buying stainless steel trash can? I've been looking for a while but never come across any deals. So in general, Mark, my tips for anything household like that would be that you watch one of two places. Amazon, watching for lightning deals and whatnot on things that are marked down. Not always in the trash can world. And Kohl's. And what I would watch for at Kohl's is a 30% off coupon code while they're running Kohl's Cashback. And then pairing all of that in, getting free shipping, you get the idea. But that 30% off coupon code and Kohl's Cashback usually makes for one of the best prices that you can find. If you're not a big Kohl's fan, then I would consider the 20% off Bed Bath & Beyond coupon and taking it to Bed Bath & Beyond, but their prices really aren't that great. So it really is the 30% Kohl's and the Kohl's Cashback on top of it that's going to give you the best opportunity for savings. Let's see. What site do I use to get coupons? Carol asks. I use Southern Savers, and I print through all the coupons that just show up in my shopping list. So as in the deals that we've talked about, I actually was going to just share this directly with you guys, and I will stick it in the chat for you. But the shopping list that I used for today's deals will have all the coupons on it that we've been going through. And when you use the CVS list and the Rite Aid list, everything that you want to grab is going to have your coupons right below it. So I just stuck it in the YouTube chat for the YouTube folks, and I'll stick it over here for Facebook folks. Let's see, sorry, it takes a second. Using up all the internet to surf and send you guys a comment. But I just stuck my shopping list in the comments. That's the shopping list for all 3 drugstore deals that I grabbed today. I labeled it CVS deals. I should have given it a different name because it's not all CVS, but it's the Walgreens deals that I got, the CVS deals, and the Rite Aid deals all in the same shopping list. You'll see the coupons that are right there on the shopping list. Though the $2 off Garnier printable is gone now. It wasn't when I put it on my shopping list, but it is now for anyone that still wanted it. But all the others are still there. Jessica says Walgreens hates me. It's a love-hate relationship in general, Jessica. You're not alone. I remember the first time I ever went to Walgreens, I left in tears. The managers called out. It wasn't pretty. And I that probably started my long history of not really making it my favorite place to be. Let's see. I'm slowly catching up with you guys. I remember the Walgreens monthly savings books used to attach on up to 4 items. Now the verbiage on the coupons is limit 1. Has it changed, or am I not remembering correctly? It will come off on up to three times. Ergen, it does say limit 1 coupon per customer per offer, but it still will take off up to 3 is what they'll say from corporate. So if it was working 4 times for you, that's awesome. I don't know that I would try it that high on a $5 off coupon on the nail color deal that I was mentioning. I would just kind of stick with I don't even know that I would take it that high because it's free because of those checkout 51 offers. So grabbing any more of it, it's not free. That's why I stuck with my 2. There is a Saving Star offer on Sally Hansen as well, but you're going to run into a bit of a quirk because this coupon, when you use it, it reduces the price on the receipt, and that's what Saving Star is going to look at. So Saving Star isn't going to see it as you bought $16 or $15, which is the required amount. Saving Star is going to see that you bought a lot less. So you would need to buy a lot more to hit the $15 requirement for Saving Star and use the store coupons with it. So I would just stick with 2 on the Sally Hansen deal. Let's see. I never get the deals at Rite Aid. They never have the merchandise. So Chris, get a rain check. Rite Aid rain checks will still print the deals. You haven't missed anything, and you'll still get the plenty points after the fact. Some of the Rite Aid deals, like one that we had recently where it was the OxyClean detergent, came out to like 36 cents a bottle. Those are sold out within hours. It requires buying 6 to get the deal, and the store never had the supply to handle that kind of sale in the first place. So those types of deals, just be ready to get a rain check. Other types of deals where it's just a random item, you may still find them in stock, but even this one, I would guess by tomorrow or Wednesday morning, you're not going to be able to find any of the $3 or $2 items. So again, this is $2.19. This one rings up 50% off. So together, these are $3.30, but then you get back a $3 reward. You paid 30 cents for 2 nail clippers. It's a good price. It's going to be gone. The more expensive items will still be there, but not the lesser items. So you're going to need to ask for a rain check on the specific item that you wanted, but you still should be able to get it because they're out of that item that you wanted. Heidi says, when I post Rite Aid lists, should this be for all Rite Aids? Because my Rite Aid very seldom has those items on sale or points attached to it. So Heidi, if you have, there are some Rite Aids called Rite Aid Save-A-Lots, and I'm not sure if that's the area that you're in. Most of them are in the Greenville, South Carolina area. But Rite Aid Save-A-Lots do not run all of the deals that typical Rite Aids do, but all of the other ones do. So they may not be tagged in your area, just like the Revlon nail clippers wasn't tagged in my store, but they still should ring up and they still should give you the points. And you can always spot that. Let's see. I'm losing the Rite Aid receipt fell on the floor. I've got way too much stuff all around me. But you can always spot whether or not you got your points at the very bottom of the receipt. It would say earned 300 points from Revlon Beauty Tools, or that's what this particular one said. Let's see. Can I give the nail clippers? Yeah, so LaShawn, I basically just did the deal for you. We're good as I catch up in comments, but it's a Rite Aid one. Buy one, get one 50% off. Buy two, get 300 points back. So look for items that are in the $2 range. It makes nail files completely free, like the emery board, cheap nail files. Nail clippers are super cheap. I was kind of hoping for a pair of tweezers, but those were all in like the $5 range, so they didn't come out to be super cheap. And I am super cheap, so we stuck with nail clippers. Let's see. Heidi, I think I missed your freebie plus money maker at Office Depot. Did you stick that in the comments or did you send me an email? Because I haven't looked at my email much today. I had a super productive day, but it didn't involve email. It involved typing a lot of other deals. But I will look for it or stick it back. In Fred's Pharmacy, as in Fred's discount store, yes, that is, they've renamed themselves Fred Pharmacy, but that is the store that we're talking about. How do we use Plenty Points anywhere? You're going to enter that Plenty card number into the pump at the gas station. You're going to scan your Plenty Point card or your Plenty card in a Macy's store or whatnot. That's how you're going to ring it up. And a lot of them you can also enter your phone number now as well if you'd like. That is how they will ring up. I thought I was going to catch up with you guys, and you guys have a lot of things to say tonight, which is great. Let's see, our gift cards on sale. So Kara, we don't have any great gift cards this week, but CVS next week, when you buy $50 worth of gift cards, and it's hard to know what's going to be participating. This is just from the picture, but Gap and Kohl's and Nike, it's all for Father's Day, really, is their push, but buy $50 worth of gift cards and you'll get a $10 extra care buck at CVS next week. I haven't gotten to look at the other deal at the other stores, but I would assume Rite Aid's also going to run some Plenty Points for Father's Day on gift cards. Keep in mind, gift cards are kind of an exception. I cannot pay with extra care bucks or Plenty Points on a gift card. I can earn them, but I cannot pay with them. So just be ready for that one if you wanted to go in and grab those items that you'll need to pay the full $50 to be able to get them. If I pay with my points in Walgreens, will I still earn the points that I'm expecting? Marisol, possibly not. And it's very convoluted to have to explain. But in general, if a deal, let's say you were supposed to buy $30 worth of Huggies, making this up, this is really a CVS deal this week, but you're supposed to buy $30 worth of Huggies, you get 10,000 balance reward points back. If I use coupons and I come below 30, that's fine. But if I come below $30 because I paid with balance rewards, then I'm not fine. I won't earn anymore because the computer will think that I didn't buy the $30. So if the balance rewards brings me below the total that I was supposed to purchase, then I've just negated earning any more rewards. And hopefully that makes sense. That's the big kind of pothole to watch for with balance rewards and making sure that the system is correct. And Michelle says, I've never had a successful Walgreens trip. I gave up after 3 tries. So for me, Michelle, in all honesty, this is an easy week for you. No balance rewards required. This is all that I grabbed was the free nail polishes, which are just after coupons really, and grabbing this for $1 and getting a $1 register reward. And then I'm going home and I'll see Walgreens again in like 3 months. So if Walgreens stresses you out, just move on. The other 2 drugstores are great and have tons of deals. CVS being my number 1, there's really not even a need to head other places. So much free toothpaste and free shampoo and free body wash that you could kind of ignore the fact that Walgreens even existed if you wanted to. Probably not what Walgreens corporate would like us to do, but we aren't the ones that made it really, really frustrating. Yes, and Kira's reminding us too, today and tomorrow is the last day for double coupons at Harris Teeter. So if you're anywhere near a Harris Teeter, super doubles, it's $2 off coupons. $2 or less is doubling. And we have 2 lists up that are really big. There's over 44 things that are free, though at this point the freebies are probably gone. but still, you should be taking advantage of it and grabbing some deals if you can. And Lydia, I am completely cool with you loving Walgreens. So me attacking them, don't take it personally. It's really, if you can figure it out, there are some great deals. But for folks that are new, they just end up really frustrated. And so for me, that's the side that I get, because I get the emails from the folks that are frustrated. So that becomes my frustration back. But they do have great deals. They have very sweet customer service. If you can check out at the beauty counter, even better, because they don't mind. They will take their sweet time with you. And a lot of times they have coupons behind the beauty counter as well. Let's see. I'm slowly getting caught up with you guys. I'm trying to kind of zip on by. So I may zip on by a question. I just don't want to miss it in the end. Moby Save and you don't get along either. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I really just stick to Checkout 51, Ibotta, and Saving Star with an occasional attempt at Moby Save. Though strangely, I don't know how, but I did get an email from Moby Save this past week that I got $1 from PayPal from them. But I haven't submitted a rebate to Moby Save in probably 6-7 weeks. So I don't really know where this came from, because usually it's within like 48 hours of submitting a receipt. But it just showed up, and I'll take it. Maybe they went through and decided that I could magically have something that I tried to get ages ago. How do we know if your Rite Aid is a Save-A-Lot? So it's usually on the sign. They don't hide that they are a group store. So if your Rite Aid just says Rite Aid, you're good. It's usually branded on the side of the building, Jessica. And Jonathan, there should have been coupons in Sunday's paper. There were 3 inserts. These are mine. 3 inserts in yesterday's paper. So if you didn't get any, you may want to take it up with your paper guy, or if you're buying them from paper dispensers, sometimes that's first come, first serve. So they guarantee them to subscribers, and then whatever's left ends up in the paper box ones. But there could be times when they may not have gotten enough, and so you wouldn't have seen any. Sorry, Heidi. I guess, did you stick your Office Depot in Friday finals? Because I unplugged this weekend. But you can always shoot me an email too, and then I will see it. Oh, on Southern Savers Facebook. Yeah, that would have been part of me unplugging too. I'll pop over and gladly share it with other folks though. And yes, Kohl's is usually included in the CVS gift card deals. So as Mark was asking about trash can deals, you could grab that $50 Kohl's card at CVS and get 10 bucks back on it, and then pair that in with a 20% off Kohl's coupon and Kohl's Cashback. You won't be able to use the 30% since you're not paying with a Kohl's gift card, a Kohl's credit card, but you can still do pretty good. Let's see, completely off topic. Is there a way to search for hotel rooms without a specific date in mind, like super flexible dates for a long weekend away? That's a really good question, Erin. I do that on flights from kayak.com, but I'm not sure if anyone has it hotel-wise, because hotel prices are always changing. Jessica's throwing out Hotwire, and maybe just plugging in some different dates and trying it around. Hotwire is not going to let you see what the name of the hotel is, but they do have kind of like a plus or minus calendar too. That might be what I would play with a little bit. That's a good idea, Jessica. Kayaks Explore for flights, though. I wish there was a version of that for hotels. Let's see. Almost there, I think. Where I order my inserts, Carol, from SundayCouponInserts.com. Let's see. Okay, I finally caught up with all of you guys. Yes. So we're all, yay. I'm glad. I'm always glad when I don't feel like I left you in the dark on all of your comments, and you guys kept me hopping tonight. We're a little over on time, but again, I stuck in the comments, and I'll pin it towards the top, my shopping list of everything that I grabbed today with the coupons. I really just wanted you to get a feel for the top deals that were in the drugstores, and I know it's hard to cover all 3 stores on one Q&A. It gets a little overwhelming. So if that's where you are, if you're like, yeah, we just way too much, head to the Southern Savers YouTube page. So youtube.com/Southern Savers. And I've done videos where I went into CVS and into Walgreens, and you can kind of follow along and get an idea of how to shop there and how to save the best in that particular store. We've also done some Q&As where that's all we covered was just CVS and just Walgreens, and maybe we could have done that, but I was trying to kind of give us a quick overview of the top deals. In terms of how things work, you can always send me an email or a Facebook message. I'm a little faster on the Facebook messages because they time me and I have to be. But in general, if you've got a question, that's a great way to get an answer. And then we always do these Q&As every Monday night at 8:30. So you can pop in every single week and ask your questions. Let's see. Shanna is sharing a last minute deal, so I'll say that out for everybody, but she goes to Walgreens mostly to check the clearance shelves. Walgreens has great orange clearance tags, so maybe that's the only reason we would be in there, but there are some really great sales. She found Foster & Grant reader glasses with a case regularly for $17 and got them for $1.50 and Aussie for 25 cents. So yes, checking out those clearance shelves. The same for me in Target, the end caps in Target, and grabbing all of those items would be my favorite places to shop too. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you have a great week. And if I find any other deals as I'm out and about, I'll try to pop in and share them with you. And always check for new deals on Southern Savers. So guys, have a good night. Talk to you soon.